Good afternoon all, I hope you've had a very Merry Christmas as we head now towards the new year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the stew for the steak pie so that's organised for New Year's Day. So what we've got is, I've got 1.2 kilos of stewing steak, 2 onions, I've got 12 pork chipolata sausages, I've got some vegetable oil, 2 stock cubes, and I've got a couple of tablespoons of plain flour. So what I'll do, I'll get it started. We'll start chopping the onions, we'll soften them off, we'll add the stew with the flour to brown that, we'll top it up with water, we'll then put the 2 OXO cubes in, bring it to a boil, and then just let it sit for, and then reduce it to a simmer, and then just let it sit for 2 or 3 hours, just blip them away, and the stew will be nice and flaky. So that can sit for a couple of days. I'll add the Bisto in at the end for the nice thick gravy. So that's what the plan is. So let's get cracking. So get the ends off your onions, get the peppery stuff off, get them halved in 2, dice up your onions nice and fine. I'm using 2 onions because it's quite a lot of stew that I've put in there. Get that to the side, get a wee drizzle of vegetable oil into a hot pan, add your onions and a wee pinch of salt. That helps to draw the moisture for the onions, so let them soften up. That's the salt going in the now. So as I say, let that soften up. Once the onions are ready, I take them out, put them in a separate bowl, put another wee drizzle of olive oil into the pan you've just used, add your stew, put your flour in, stir it around, cover the stew with the flour. Once it's browned off, put your onions back in, just give it a good mix through, and that's about 900 millilitres of water that I've added to the pot. So get the water in, and then 2 OXO stock cubes. What you want to then do is just bring that to the boil. As I say, your stock cubes in, bring it to the boil, stir it around, add your sausages if you want to put sausages in. I've put 12 pork loin sausages in there.
Bring it to the boil.
And bring it to the boil.
Reduce it to
Once
low.
it comes to the boil, reduce it to a really low heat.
Cover.
Put the lid on it, and that's stew just about done. So just leave that for 3 or 4 hours. That's the steak pie, or that's the stew on for the steak pie with the sausages. Just let that sit for 3 hours, 3.5 hours, maybe 4. Just check it every now and again, just get a wee burl about. And you'll add your Bisto gravy in at the end, and that'll bring it to life. So I've tested a bit of that meat, and it's as soft as get out. So what we'll do, that'll be the stew. That's it, all done. Just leave that to cool, as I said, and then get that in a cold place, and that'll be ready to go into your rasher on New Year's Day. All the best when it comes. Have a great 2026. That's you. Sorted. Easy peasy.